When starting a business in Switzerland, a foreign company can decide upon opening a branch or a subsidiary. There are several significant differences between these two business forms. We'll give you a short overview in the next 30 seconds. If you want to know more, stay with us until the end of this video or contact us. In bullet points, the differences between branch and subsidiary. The branch is easier and cheaper to set up than the subsidiary. When it comes to liability, anything that happens to the parent company will also extend to the branch. Anything that happens to the branch will influence the parent company. Anything that happens to the branch will influence the parent company. Withholding taxes may be withheld when dividends are transferred from the subsidiary to the parent business. And that's it for the summary. You want to learn more? Stick with us now. What is a branch in Switzerland? The branch in Switzerland is a satellite of a foreign parent company with no separate legal identity. The parent company would be held responsible for the liabilities and activities of the branch. The branch can carry out any activity representing the parent company under its business goals. When it comes to income taxes, subsidiaries are regarded as every other corporation, but a withholding tax is imposed when dividends are transferred to the parent company. It is essential to know that the branch can be incorporated under several business forms. What are the advantages of a branch? When choosing between a branch and a subsidiary in Switzerland, the company's representatives should be informed that in the case of a branch, there is no need to commit to minimum share capital. Also, taxation advantages may impact final decision. Suppose the parent company is a tax resident of a country that has signed a treaty to prevent double taxation with Switzerland. In that case, income from the activities of the branch could be excluded from taxes. At the same time, the subsidiary will be liable for the withholding tax applicable to its parent company, at a rate of 35%. What are the main registration requirements applicable to a branch? When registering a branch, the foreign company representatives must provide a set of corporate documents to the registrations authorities. In general, you will need to submit documents that show evidence regarding the parent company's registration in its residency country. Furthermore, it is required to choose a suitable trading name, which must be the same as the parent company. The trading name must reflect the parent company's primary business location and the Swiss city region in which the branch will develop its operations. What is a subsidiary? A subsidiary is a corporation with a different legal personality, unlike the branch. A subsidiary shall be formed under Swiss legislation and shall be deemed to be an independent entity that limits the liabilities of its undertakings to its assets. A subsidiary can be an autonomous entity with most of the parent company's shareholders and the board of directors. A subsidiary is usually registered as a Swiss limited liability company. No business permits are required to open a subsidiary in Switzerland, only registration with the Commercial Registry. What are the main requirements for setting up a subsidiary? When deciding to start a subsidiary in Switzerland, the shareholders will need to provide a set of documents, which will be registered with the Swiss authorities. The following information will have to be deposited with the Commercial Register, and it is essential to know that such documents will have to be translated into the official language of the canton in which the subsidiary will operate. Information on the company's share capital, for a corporation minimum 100,000 Swiss francs, while for a limited liability company minimum 20,000 Swiss francs, the articles of association of the new subsidiary, the primary legal document attesting the incorporation of the business form, a resolution of the founders and beneficial owners regarding the incorporation of the subsidiary, completed in the form of a public deed, a declaration of acceptance regarding the company's board of directors and appointed auditors, if mandatory by Swiss law or company activity. A subsidiary is liable to value-added tax, if applicable, and for other types of corporate taxes, and it needs to be registered with the Federal Tax Administration. Like any other company in Switzerland, this structure must file annual tax returns and, if the value-added tax is applicable, submit quarterly returns regarding this tax. When hiring employees, it will be compulsory to register with the Social Security system in Switzerland. Unlike the branch, the subsidiary can register a trading name that differs from the parent company's one.